Alright, today is August 14, 2013. Let's take a look at the market and also a couple of stock that there might be a headwind coming that could cause the market to take a little dive and take a deeper correction than a lot of us might be anticipating. And the market, a lot of participants, it seems to be a little bit too complacent. So I think we better kind of be a little bit more heads up and be a little bit on the lookout for potential headwind. First of all, let's take a look at the index. Right now I got the S&P 500. You can see the S&P 500 is still trending in this outer channel here, this price channel, starting from the March 2009 low. And still trending up and haven't reached the upper band yet, but we are getting a little bit of a minor pullback. And if we take a look at the closer view here, you can see the S&P 500 has kind of been kind of dragging along in the last week and a half or 2 weeks or so, and it seems like with right now we might see this index to pull back and possibly get down to this level here, to this 1676, 1675 for test of support. And if that doesn't hold, then we could be looking at down here somewhere around this particular level of 1651. 1652 near this level. And so and also looking at the Dow Jones Industrial, let's also take a look at the the longer term. Again, we can see that it's still trending within this channel, this price channel that established by using the March 2009 low, and it's still climbing and try to get up to this this upper band here. Right now it also is pulling back a little bit. It could be due to just some consolidation, but this could turn out to be a little bit more rougher ride than a lot of us be anticipating. And if we take a look here, right now it seems to be pulling down and testing this particular support here somewhere around 15,316. And you can see today's low was 15,316.6. So we're essentially sitting right near this this particular support level here. And if we break down, we could probably see it to maybe come down and test these particular level here on the 15,024. So we're essentially looking at the possibility of maybe testing these particular level here. If it break the support, and it seems likely that we might see a break of that tomorrow. Later on, I'm gonna go and talk to some of the reason why I think we might get that break. And if we take a look at the Nasdaq, again, the Nasdaq 100 also still riding on this price channel. Again, the March 2009 low. And if we take a closer look here, this was one of the most recent multi-year high here, and it closed at 3143. Right now it's still kind of hovering up there near that new high territory. It's primarily because of Apple and Netflix is probably holding it up. Wouldn't be surprised that we see this index still consolidate and maybe come down to test this particular level here somewhere around the 3085 level. And if we break that, then we probably be looking at it come down to 3031 or 3030 level here, in this these particular level up here, the 3028, 3030. And then also the Russell 2000. The Russell 2000, again, if we go and take a look at the longer view, it too is also still kind of fluctuating within this price channel. But take a closer view look, we see that it is potentially coming down and test for this particular level, the 1041 area for support. If we can hold that, then we're probably looking at to maybe make it down here to this near this 1000 mark. As a matter of fact, that day, this day here, 618, it closed at 999.99. Go figure. How the computer go and manage that, I don't know. So anyway, so the market is certainly have the potential of correcting maybe a little bit more than a lot of people is looking for. And one of the reason is CSCO reported earnings today. after the market closed. And I think there's a little bit of a big surprise that came out. No one was expecting Cisco to do a layoff, and they announced a 5% layoff of their workforce, which is 4,000 people. So things must not be looking that good. They must be looking pretty dire in order for them to do that. And you can see the after hour, the price that come down. So right now we could see, because Cisco is also part of the Dow Jones 30, so we could see some headwind, and they're going to drag down that Dow 30. And wouldn't be surprised that it might be coming down and possibly try to fill this gap here. Or right now it's basically a sitting, these support level here. Try to hold these support level. Right, so maybe could be coming down and trying to find some support at this area, and if it break, most likely it will come down and try to fill this gap, and that's another pretty much close to a 10%. So this after hour is drop almost 10%. Then the other guy that we're looking at is IBM. IBM hasn't been doing too well as well. You see that IBM is trying to hold the support at this 180. 187, and if it can't hold this, there's a chance that it's going to come down and drop down at this 185 here, this level. And if we also take a further outlook here, if we drop at 185, we could just basically stepping down to this 175 level. So again, IBM got a heavy, a lot of weight on the Dow 30 and also the S&P, so that could put some drag on the market, and especially with Cisco and IBM, those are, that will have a great impact on the tech sector. Then if we look at the like the Intel, Intel hasn't been doing that great, with the PC market kind of softening and everything. So you can see that Intel just barely trying to hold its support on this trend line here, and if it break, we could also see Intel coming down, maybe possibly down to this 20 level. So certainly there are a lot of headwind that could take this market down and could cause some little bit of a short-term panic selling. So just need to be a little bit careful in the coming day. Although there's still some stock that is going up, but there's also stock that kind of give you a little sort of a cautionary sign here. If you look at Google here, you see Google is essentially sort of breaking down, it's trying to come down, and if we break this trend line, we can see Google coming all the way back down to this 840 level, and possibly maybe even make it down to the 800 level. And if we put back some of the moving average, you can see that the the 20 EMA is kind of rolling over, and the 50-day is kind of flattened out, and the price is already under both of those moving averages. So I wouldn't be surprised that if this thing break this channel, this trend line here, we could see Google come down to this 820, and possibly come down to this 200-day moving average, which is somewhere around the 800. So those are the kind of stuff that we have to keep an eye on. Although Apple have been sort of strong, and it came up almost fill this this gap here. Again, it's kind of got a little run up, so maybe there's people will get a little jittery and also sell Apple back down, and that will also take the Nasdaq 100 index down, and it's kind of just proliferate. So although again Netflix seems to be a little bit strong as well, holding up, but then you see these guys, price line, right, it's rolling over. Maybe Baidu is still holding up, but also you take a look at some of the link, and these things is you look at these type of candle formation, it looks like a shooting star, so you got to be careful with this. Although it's still on an uptrend, but it does give you a little bit of cautionary sign here to sort of be careful. And recent Facebook run up, it's kind of rolling over, so it could be coming back down and possibly retest this this level here, this level up here, because it's coming back down and try to test this gap here. And if we break below this point, then it could easily come back down to test the 33, 34 level. Okay, so just want to highlight some of these potential headwind, and just give everybody a heads up to try to be a little bit of careful out there, because certainly things are not looking as good as they seem. Good luck.